Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 28 of Strive to Survive. So in this episode, we're going to do a couple of interesting things. We're going to try to go back to the jungle biome and catch ourselves a cat as a pet, and maybe even go to that forest biome since they're both kind of in a similar direction, and try to get ourselves some other pets. But first, I want to show you one of the other things that you can do with pumpkins. So if we take a pumpkin, put it on our head, you get a fancy hat. And the other thing that you get is when you're wearing a pumpkin on your head, Endermen cannot see you. So it's a little less armor, obviously, because it's just a pumpkin. But you get the benefit of being basically immune to Endermen. Now, I believe if you attack them, then, that logic's kind of broken. But as long as you don't attack, you can pretty much stare at them with the pumpkin on your head and be fine. So, we're going to go ahead and sleep. And grab some useful stuff that we're going to need to get ourselves some new pets, hopefully. And I've got 5 fish on me, and hopefully that's enough to get a cat. And we'll take about 15 bones. I don't think we'll need that many, but it's not guaranteed that you'll get a pet every time. So sometimes you get lucky and it takes one, sometimes you get really unlucky and it takes a ton. So we're gonna set out and see what we can do. I'm gonna meet you guys when we get to the jungle biome. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're back, and as you can see, we're on our way to the jungle biome. We're almost there, and we found a couple more pumpkins. So I'm gonna grab them real quick, because they're not doing anyone any good out here. And keep heading over here. So now that we're almost here, I'll just try to keep recording here, and hopefully we'll run into some of the wild cats here, and we'll be able to tame them using our fish, hopefully. It's actually a little bit easier, I've found, to tame the wolves that you'll find in the forest using the bones than it is to tame these cats. But there's a cat right there, so we're going to get out our fish. Actually, let's leave our map out here and get rid of our fishing rod. We're going to get out the fish. And there is a trick to this. I believe they actually have to be not running away from you in order to do this. So we can't just run up to them and expect them to. Yep, see, now he's approaching us, which is good. So he might actually take this fish. So we'll right click, and it looks like he's going a little bit crazy over there. And I'm not sure exactly what happened. It looked like it fizzled, like it didn't work, but now he's giving the hearts. So let's try it again. And you can see he's kind of running away from us now. So he's definitely not completely tamed. And we don't want to chase him too much because, here we go. He's coming back towards us. And let's try it again. So fizzle. There we go. So you can see now that is definitely our pet cat. So when it fizzles, that means it doesn't work. When you get the hearts, that means it did work. And you can see it changed colors. And I think there's a couple different types of cats that you can get. This one, of course, is the black and white version. But we're going to go ahead and you can have them follow you by left clicking on them now, and then if you right click, they'll sit down and they'll stay there. And if you get too far away from your pet, it'll actually spawn back to you. It'll like teleport to you. So we'll go ahead and we'll let our cat follow us, and the cats are good for scaring away creepers. So that should be a welcome addition. And they can drown, so we want to be pretty careful around water with them. Same thing with wolves. I don't think the cats will take falling damage, but the wolves definitely will. So, and we can hear some zombies. There's our cat. And I don't believe there's any way to heal the cat. The wolves, which turn into dogs, you can actually heal. Yeah, you can see the cat just teleported to us, and you can also see some not loading going on up here. But stay out of the water, kitty. Yep, teleported to us again. So that's good. But yeah, like I was saying, you can't heal the cats as far as I know, but you can heal the dogs by feeding them meat. So just something to keep in mind. And you can tell on the dogs how hurt they are by the position of their tail. So let's pull our map back out actually. Make sure we're still heading in a decent direction here. Alright, good. And we'll just kind of run over here. I think the forest is over this way. So, and I'm trying to stay out of the water because I don't want that cat to somehow drown, and then, you know, we'll get blamed for animal cruelty and all that stuff. So, stay away from the water, kitty. And it looks like yeah, stay out of the water. Alright. And I think we're coming up into the forest now, so let's check. Right now we're considered in the river, but I think that's just because we're standing next to one. Let's check over here and see. This should be the forest. Yeah, it's in the forest. You can see it's the second to the last line from the bottom. It says that we're in the forest. So let's get out our bones and see if we can't find some wolves somewhere in here. There's our cat again. And let's consult the map. You can see we're a little bit off the top of it now. So maybe we'll head this way. Whoop. We got some pigs. Definitely some pigs. Now, pigs, you can lure in with carrots, but we don't really have a reason to do that right now. We already have cattle, so. And I think we're coming to the edge of this. There's our cat. Keep looking for some wolves here. And I'm hoping that we'll find some. I think I saw some last time we were over here, but we didn't have any bones with us, so having some trouble jumping around there. And we're back in this sort of area. And we'll eat a potato, why not? But let's keep heading over this way in the hopes that we'll find a wolf. And this whole journey isn't, well, we got the cat, so either way, this is a successful pet gathering journey. But it would be nice to get one of each at least. And the wolves usually, well, there's some cattle and some more pigs. From what I remember, the wolves are usually in packs, just like they would be in real life, so hopefully if we find one, we'll find a couple. And I think we're venturing into a desert biome, it looks like. It definitely looks like a desert biome. It's just, yeah, that's just a lighting glitch. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely a desert biome. Pretty interesting desert biome, actually. But that's not what we're looking for. We are looking for the forest. which we are already in. It looks like there's another swamp over there. Yeah, we know cat. So we're gonna have to figure out a name for our cat. We can't just keep calling it, well, I guess we could keep calling it cat, but I think probably we should give it a name. And I think this is just that same area, that forest with the cows and the pigs. It's starting to get dark, so I don't know that we're going to be able to find a wolf on this run. Some sheep we could... we already have a bed. Good. Fantastic. See, everything's working out. There's some lava. And I am going to make a bed for the night. So you stay there, kitty. And we will put our bed down. And sleep away the night real quick. So what I'm doing there, and I've done it a couple times now, it is a pretty dangerous tactic, because you could wake up and there could be a spider or a creeper or anything really. Not so likely a creeper now that we have this cat, but there could be really anything just waiting when you wake up, and then, you know, bad stuff. Is this a ravine? Nope, it's not. Yeah, it could definitely be unpleasant, so try to avoid doing that if you can, and just make yourself a proper shelter. It doesn't take that much more time. So we got plenty of sheep, plenty of cows, plenty of chickens, and you know what? We're gonna gather some resources while we're out here. Thank you. Thank you for your skin and meat. Let's keep going. We won't hunt them to extinction. And it looks like we're venturing into a snow biome. So let me do this, guys. Let me explore around a little bit and see if I can't find some wolves off camera. And then if I do, we'll pick things up, because I don't want to spend this whole episode just looking for them. So give me a couple minutes, guys, and I'll catch up with you. Alright, guys, so I've been looking for quite a while in that forest that's past the jungle over there. And we've gotten to this other forest over here. And you can see where it is on the map. I'm going to take a look in here, see if we can't get a little bit luckier, because we weren't finding anything, well, except for a bunch of cows and pigs and maybe some chickens over in that other one. So maybe we'll get lucky here and find something, and if not, at least we'll have this area explored. So I'm gonna look around here a little bit, guys, and then I'll catch up with you if I find anything. Alright, guys, so I think I've been through this entire forest area, and I didn't find any wolves. And I know that in a previous episode we saw wolves in one of the forest areas we were in. So I think they must be hiding from us. That's all I can figure. But I did find something else over here. So past this little forest area is plains, and you can see it changed right there. So we're going to explore this plains area a little bit, because there could be multiple fun things in here. There could be horses, for one, in the plains. Hi, cat. You just keep teleporting back there. And there could be some other fun things, but hopefully we'll run into some horses. We can see there's a bunch of pigs over there, and it's starting to get dark again, so we should probably think about finding some shelter. But there's some more pigs and chickens. And we can see beyond that is more desert. So let's let that generate in real quick. And it's definitely starting to get pretty dark out, so we should probably plop down our bed. And hopefully we'll sleep before we can actually get attacked by anything. And when we wake up, there won't be anything around us. Yep, we got lucky again. Yeah, that's not a very good survival tactic. I guess it's good in the fact that we're sleeping before the monsters can spawn in, because it has to be a certain level of night before they'll even spawn. And we're still in the plains. But yeah, that's definitely a very risky tactic, so I don't recommend it either. We don't really need to worry about that guy. He's gonna burn up anyways. So, and there's some cows, another swamp. I think this is still considered plains. Yeah, it is. More cows, a lot more cows. And still no horses. And is this still plains? It is somehow. I know it's gonna... Yeah, now this is extreme hills. That's what I thought. Alright, so let's head back into the plains. And we'll consult our map, just to let that generate. Head back over this way. Try to cut through here and see if we can't find anything. And just because a biome can have a certain set of animals, like plains can have horses, they don't have to have them. So it looks like over in the distance past this desert, though, there's another plain. So let's venture over there real quick, and hopefully our cat can swim. Looks like we're good. Alright. And it looks like that's going to be another extreme hills, and not really what we're looking for, but maybe over here. I'm hoping this is a plains, and maybe there's something interesting here. Let's check. This is considered extreme hills. Somehow, I don't really know how. This doesn't seem very hilly to me, but maybe over there, but not really over here. Yeah, this is still extreme hills. Yeah, this is all extreme hills here. I guess maybe it's kind of hilly, but yeah. So let's see if that's even... Yeah, that's off our map. So, well, guys, I'm going to explore around a little bit more, and one of two things is going to happen. Either I'm going to meet you back at the base and we'll wrap things up, or I'm going to have found either horses or a wolf, and we'll continue from there. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so we're back, and as you can see, we're in a plains biome, and on the map, this map really doesn't do what I just did justice. The desert that is starting up in the top left corner there goes on for about a day's walk. It is huge. But when you come to the other side of it, you'll get to a plains biome, and you'll get harassed by a bunch of cows. But over there is why we're here. So we've got some horses, and there's a lot of them here. And we are not just gonna... I mean, there's a ton. I could only see these brown ones when I paused, but as you can see, there are a massive amount of horses here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try, and hopefully I brought enough wood to do this, And do I have a crafting bench? I don't, so that's going to make things hard. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to try to fence in some of these horses, because we can't bring them all back. In fact, we haven't brought anything that we need to capture them, really. And we don't have a saddle yet, because you can only really find saddles in dungeons, which we haven't been in any dungeons. We're going to have to do some more caving for that. But we're going to try to at least make some fencing and capture some of these guys. So we'll just take everything we've got and dump it into fencing, which isn't much, to be honest, but 42 pieces, that should be enough to get something accomplished. And let's just go for where there's seems to be the majority of them. Really, flower? Really? Yeah, of course we'll end up with something like that. But anyways, let's... Man, these flowers are super annoying. Look, cat, yeah, do whatever it is that you're doing. And we'll just, of course, they were all over here, and now none of them are over here. Somehow we're going to build this giant pen and only end up catching like one horse, which I guess is better than not catching any horses, but seriously. Right, come on. I know you want to come in here. And cat, how about you move? You're in the way. Yeah, we're just going to at least catch that one for now. And we'll put our little torch up. Hopefully that one doesn't escape while we're fooling around with fencing. There we go. At least we caught that one too now. There we go. That's better. There. So we caught two of them, at the very least. And let's throw out some torches here. And I think this one might be a donkey, it looks like, which would be pretty cool. But for now, we've at least got these two horses. There's a ton of horses here, though, so I don't think we're really going to have any problems. But now it's getting dark, so it's probably time. I think we have our compass with us. We do. Fantastic. So we can tell that we have to head back that way. And from our map, we can tell we have to head back that way a lot to get back to our base. So I think we'll do all that off camera, but at least we managed to catch two horses over here. And unfortunately, we didn't catch our dog, or we could have him fight this zombie for us. At least the creepers should stay away with our cat here. And actually, there's some sugar cane here. Let's see if we can't turn that into sugar and maybe bribe one of these horses into giving us a ride back to our base. I think that would be a good ending to this video. So let's try it. So we've got 9 sugar, and I don't really want to try to tame these guys at night, especially with the zombie apocalypse happening now. There we go. Handled. And is that a creeper? That is a creeper. So let's see if we can get him to... Now, he should be scared away by our cat. And... Yep. See how he ran away? Because of our cat? So, fantastic. The cat is doing his job. Or her job. I don't know if it's a him or a her yet. Whoa. Stay out of here, zombie villager. That zombie has a shovel. Alright, guys. Well, let me, yeah. Apparently it's zombie time now. But, what I'm trying... I guess I'm going to just end up sticking it out and fighting these guys. Which isn't terrible. But if we're going to be doing that, we're probably going to need to eat. And... get out of here. And now the skeletons are joining the party too. Oh, these guys are annoying. There we go. Okay. Luckily we had that projectile protection armor. Otherwise that would have probably gone south pretty quick for us. These guys were like a firing line. Alright, well, let me wait out the night, guys, and then we'll try to tame one of these horses in the morning. See you soon. Alright, guys, so it is morning again, and we are going to try to tame one of these horses. And I think I want this one up on this ridge. And, of course, this creeper is going to be a pain. Alright, so he's down. Problem averted. So let's try to tame this horse. You can see he is not happy about that. I think we need... So he'll eat that. But I'm pretty sure we need... yeah, you definitely need a lead in order to tame these horses. And we don't have that. And to get that, we would need some string and a slime ball. So, we don't have any of that stuff. So, it looks like we're walking back, and we'll just have to remember exactly how we got to here. And to do so, I'm going to try to leave a pretty decent size marker here. So, let's get up here a little bit. And that should be a decent height. Now, ideally, I'd like to put some netherrack on the top of this and just light that on fire, because you'll be able to see that from pretty far. But when all else fails, torches, they'll work. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see that from a distance and navigate our way back here. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here, guys. Unfortunately, we weren't able to tame any of the horses or find any wolves this episode, but there's always the next episode. I plan to get some leads now that we actually know there are horses, and hopefully we'll tame some, and then in a future episode, maybe we'll even build a stable or something to keep our horses in. So that's it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.